All right. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Where's everyone?
Assalamualaikum, madam.
Warahmatullah.
Waalaikumsalam, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. All right. So today I'm going to teach you how to do your business model canvas. You must actually focus on this one because it will come out in the final assessment and also your group assignment, which is the BMC. Okay. Before we start, let us recite Al-Fatiha. All right. Okay, so we have another, how many days? 1, 2. So you have another two weeks to prepare. Okay, I received one question from, I think from one team leader. Okay, talking about what if we do advertisement without using our product or product picture, the real product picture. For example, they want to sell pineapple tart, okay, but they don't have that product, meaning that the supplier didn't give them product yet. So yes, you can use any pineapple tart inside the what you call it, inside the Google for the sake of submission on 31st March. But after that, if you have the real product picture, then you use that for your Instagram. Okay. All right. Okay. Wait, someone WhatsApp me pula. Okay, any question from you guys before we start? No, all right. So I'm going to just just continue my lecture. Okay, this one is BMC. So basically, what I did is, okay. All right. Okay. All right. So BMC, what is the what you call it, the why this is very important? I mean, like business model canvas. Okay, so basically business model canvas had been used for pitching. Pitching meaning that if you want to apply for a funding or maybe loan, or you want to actually go into a competition, any competition. Sometimes university come up with a competition of business pitch, so you can use business model canvas. Okay. Or the short form is BMC. Okay, so this one is around how many percent? This one is 5%. But with regards to your final assessment, it's actually 30% on BMC and some of the other things lah. Okay. Basic and that actually connected to the BMC. So this is very very important to understand. Okay, so BMC, let me see. Okay, business model canvas introduced by this person, Osterwalder. It's a method of analyzing, designing, strategizing, testing a business model based on 9 business areas. So this is actually a simplify workboard lah, meaning there is a board, okay, for the model, for your business model. And sometimes people use it to actually change your business strategy here and there. So this is why they are using this. I put the business model canvas template inside your item MC. So basically it's like this. Okay, but I'm going to show you how your seniors do it. Okay, for online business. Okay, this BMC will allow entrepreneur to understand each of the strategy related easily to the other strategies. Meaning that if you want to change something here, for example, there are nine elements. If you want to change the customer segment, of course, the other elements will change as well. So, this business model canvas is actually quite, for me, it's quite nice to actually see what is going to change when you change something from, for example, customer segment or maybe key activities. When you change something for on the key activities here, of course the cross structure will change. The revenue stream maybe it will change as well. So many things, and within all these 9 BMC elements is actually um quite confusing a little bit lah. Okay, all right. So we have 9 BMC elements. Number one is customer segment. I actually put the number based on the way of doing it first lah. I mean, you can do start from key partners until customer segment and until revenue stream. It's okay, but this is how people do it. They will start with customer segment first because customer segment is very important. It will it will affect the other elements, the other 8 elements, example like this. And then we have after customer statement, so entrepreneurs usually will do value proposition, okay, number 2. And then they will do the marketing channels, which is the channels. Number 4 is customer relationship, okay. And they will do revenue stream, key resources, key activities, okay, key partners, what's key partners, okay. And lastly, they will do the cost structure. So this is the way of doing things lah. I mean, when you are doing BMC, you cannot change the location of each BMC, and it must be in one page. You cannot do it in 2 pages. It must be like this, and but you can actually decorate this one. Okay, I'm going to show you later on, but you cannot change the format. I mean, like if the customer segments is here, it's here. And on the right side is on the right side. You cannot put it on the left side. Okay, so the same like revenue stream is actually at the bottom, also together with the cost structure. So you cannot change. It must be like this, but you can actually design, like for example, decorate it lah to actually look more please to look more interesting.
Madam,
Yes.
can you explain more on the revenue streams and the cost structure?
Okay, so okay, I'm going to explain up this.
Okay,
All right.
well,
Okay. So basically, this is what if you let's say if you see on these BMC elements, the key partners, key activities, key resources. This is actually coming from your company. This is coming from your own company. This is within the company. That will give you the cost structure, key partners, key activities, and key resources. If we add up all these things, and it will give you the cost structure. Okay. But channel, proposition, revenue stream, customer relation, and customer segment, this is outside. This is actually outside your company lah. Okay. And then this is going to something like this. This is basically, this is inside. Yeah, this is outside. Okay. But this one is just a concept. Okay. All right. Okay, we go to number 1 first. Who is using your product and pay for it? So basically, if you want to put the customer, what kind of customer here? The customer must use the product. Basically, the customer must pay for the product and use the product. Okay, but there is a, for example, I give you an example. A husband buying a scarf for his wife. The one who actually used the scarf is the wife, but uh it can be the customer, the real customer is actually the husband, the one who actually pay for it lah. Okay. Meaning that if you are selling scarf, you are not just focusing, of course you have the main target market. Okay, you're focusing on women on and all, but you have sub target market as well, which is the husband, the family, even the son. So the main target market, you must be clear, and you have sub as well. Okay. So that is basically customer segment. Yeah. Okay, let's see what is this. All right, so this is from the, what is this? News Chronos. I don't know lah. Okay, so for whom are we creating value? Who are you giving the benefit of your product or service to? Who is your most important customer? This is main target market. Is our customer base on a mass market, niche market, segmented, or diversified multi-sided platform? This one is not much lah. Basically, it's just a simple one. Okay, this one no need to care. All right. So basically, who are we are creating value to, and also who are our most important customer. So sometimes you get confused. For example, you use a courier. You use a courier to send your product to your customer, to the one who actually pay for it. Your courier is not your customer, even though you pay for the courier. Okay. The courier is the key partners. So there is a difference between customer and key partners. Customer is the one who pay for your product. Okay. Okay. Any question on customer? I go one by one. Okay, no. Okay, next is value proposition. What is the problem you need to solve? What is the most suitable product? What is the most suitable the product you can solve the problem? This one basically uniqueness of your product lah. If you are doing copywriting, I always mention about the USP, which is the unique selling point. Meaning, what is the uniqueness of your product or service that actually make your product or service sold. I mean, like sales, being sales. For example, you are selling raya cookies. What is so unique about your raya cookies? Maybe you put a lot of flavor in it. Maybe you put strawberry flavor or rainbow flavor. I'm not sure lah kan. But this is the value proposition, meaning the uniqueness of your product. Okay, some entrepreneurs put uh cheap, or maybe affordable, or maybe fast delivery or something like that. But the most important thing is the product itself. The cheap, for example, cheap, fast delivery, all that can be this 2 3, maybe 2 3 or something. Okay. For example, like let me delete this. Okay, for example, you put here, okay, cheap. Number 3, you put fast delivery. You are selling, for example, I take one example, raya cookies. So number 1 is you must talk about the product. I know that you have the service as well, but number 1 is the most unique. I mean, like the element, the most unique element that you have for your product. So you must talk about your product. For example, unique flavor. Unique flavor. Example, fruit flavor. For example, fruit flavor for the raya cookies. Okay. So unique flavor, which is flavor of fruits. And then you can put the other uniqueness of your business. For example, it's quite cheap and it's fast delivery. Okay. All right. Any questions so far with regards to uniqueness? No, okay. Hai, ramai pula yang WhatsApp saya time ni. Okay, all right, next is, okay, let me see this one. What value do we deliver to the customer? Which one of the customer problem that we are helping to solve? So basically, if you want to put uniqueness, maybe you can actually think about what is the customer problem that you are solving. I think when it comes to raya cookies, not much lah. But if you are doing some product that is actually like, for example, face masks, because of the problem of COVID, or maybe you are selling hand sanitizer, uh, there is actually a product to solve people's problem. Okay, when it comes to raya cookies, of course, it's a problem as well. For example, to reduce the we call the inexistent or not enough cookies and at raya, meaning that you are fulfilling the customer demand. Can lah, you can put there, but it's not much lah. But I think when it comes to uniqueness, for example, like the newness, the performance of your business, maybe you are actually giving customization, or maybe the design of the product is very nice, or maybe you are using a supplier's brand that's already already good. Okay, the price is affordable. Okay, or maybe you have a good supplier that can give you a very cheap cost, and accessibility, fast delivery, convenient to use, easy to use, beautiful design. You can put it under value proposition. All right. Okay. Next is channels. Okay. How is your customer find and buy your product? So basically, this one is talking about this one no need lah. This one is just okay. Where do you sell your product? That is the meaning of it lah. How is your customer find and buy your product? So within channels, you must talk about social media. Of course, you have Instagram. Okay, maybe you are using other things, for example, WhatsApp, or maybe you are using e-commerce, Shopee, or maybe Foodpanda or Grab. You can actually put there, but the way you put it like this, for example, Instagram. Okay, and then you need to mention your Instagram account name. Okay, WhatsApp, for example, WhatsApp, don't put any number. So within BMC, there is no number allowed, meaning no number. Okay, even in the cost structure or revenue stream, you cannot put any number. So within the BMC, there is no number. That's what I feel lah. So I mean, like, that's how it's been written lah. So Facebook, if you have Facebook, okay, basically when you want to sell something, you use Facebook page. Add something. Okay, add Dr. Fatin, for example. If you are using personal Facebook, you put a name lah. You put your name, or maybe e-commerce. You put the store name on the e-commerce. If you are using Shopee, the store name in the Shopee, or maybe you are using Foodpanda or Grab. You put the store name of within the Grab, and also store lah. Within the Foodpanda store. Okay, and then don't put anything, any other thing. Don't put like, I don't know, for example, you have website, you can actually put website. Okay, whatever platform that when your customer open, they can find your product there. This is channel is. Okay, I'm going to show you the wrong things that your senior did. Don't do what they did. Okay, customer relationship is number 4. How do you interact your customer? How do you interact with your customer until they can become a loyal customer? Okay, it's like this one. You can put it like this. For example, you are making contests. Okay, this is something that you did that makes your customer wants to come into your platform. Don't put Instagram. For For example, you put like this, don't put like this, Instagram at Dr. Fatin Husna. For example lah, this is my Instagram name. I don't put this. This one is actually belong here to here, channels. So customer relationship is something that you did to make your customer or your followers keep coming back. Okay, for example, like contests, or maybe you are replying to their comments, or you are actually giving good feedback. Okay, maybe you do.
Madam,
Yes.
can it also be like offering discounts on special
Yes,
occasions?
discounts. Okay, for example, coupons. And I think if you see, for example, like Grab, they always give you a free code, or maybe code, eh, coupons and all. So this is kind of thing that you can actually do for your business lah. I think if some of business don't are not really active on this one, okay, maybe you can put feedback, or maybe customize feedback, something like that lah. But you should have something like at least coupon discounts lah, kan. At the end of the interact week, you want to make clearance, at least you give a little bit of discounts. So you can actually put discount here. But you can actually do some sort of contest as well. For example, like tag us, share. We will, for example, like contest, and then tag, share. They tag and share your post, and then they will get something. Maybe you can do like buy one free one kind of thing. So this is customer relationship. Okay. Hmm. So basically on this one, they have so many confusing way of, but some of them I can actually take it, but some of them I cannot. Okay. Because BMC is very simple. If you want to go through all this explanation, you may not actually able to put it effectively lah, to put inside the BMC effectively. Okay. Revenue streams. Where do you get your revenue? So basically, your product lah. Sales, product sales. This is normal, Product sales. This is normal thing that people put. Product sales. Okay. If you have agents, if you have, for example, uh, someone that put, for example, you are open, you actually also selling other people's supply, other people's product. For example, you are selling raya cookies, and then suddenly your friends say that, sell my cookies as well. Okay, I will give you a commission of something. So you can actually put commission. Okay. And then another thing is delivery. Delivery fee can be under revenue or cost. So how delivery fee is actually under revenue? So delivery fee will be under revenue streams when you are when you, for example, you want to sell scarf, and the courier been given the courier fee been given to the customer, meaning that you are not bear any delivery fee. Okay, this is happened in Shopee lah, Grab, Food Panda. When you want to, for example, you want to buy, for example, McDonald, you want to buy McDonald, you are the one who actually paying for the delivery fee, meaning that the customer pay for the delivery fee. So when the customer pay for the delivery fee will be under revenue streams. If the delivery fee been bear by you, okay, be bear by you. For example, you are selling scarf, you say that delivery fee is included. Okay, is included. So the cost structure will be under here. The delivery fee will be under cost structure. Okay, so there is a difference between these two lah, delivery fee. If you put here delivery fee under revenue stream, I would I would like to see in key partners there is the courier there. So meaning that every each box it have connection to each other. So if you put delivery fee here, of course the courier must be here, and the key activities also must mention something about some meaning that submit to delivery courier or something. Okay, so it actually connected to each other. Okay, so basically commission, product sales, or maybe you have a store and suddenly people put their advertisement at your store, and they give you a little bit of advertisement a bonus or something. So commission, so you can put the advertisement from other suppliers, advertisement from other business. Okay, so you can actually put under revenue stream. But just put whatever you did lah. Don't make it up. Don't make it up. It's okay to have a simple BMC because you know what you are doing. It's not like you need to fulfill all the boxes fully. Okay, all the boxes fully. Uh, but you're actually making it up. It doesn't work that way. I mean, like, you are doing what you are doing, and then you just put, for example, you have product sales only, so you put only product sales. Don't put all the commission, delivery fee, because each one of the information that you put here will lead to another boxes as well. Okay, so be true to yourself, and inshallah the BMC will be okay. It's not about how many information you put in the BMC, it's about the accuracy and enough information within the BMC. Okay, any questions so far? All right. No, Okay. Next is key resources. What are the existed things, service, infrastructure, capital used for your business? Okay. Basically, things is like money lah. What are the existed money? Number one, of course, this is normal. You must put capital. Okay. If you are having capital, okay. If, for example, your member of the group giving their money to be a capital. If you don't have capital, so you just delete. Okay, for example, you are doing drop shipping. You are doing drop shipping. All of you become a drop shipper. You don't have any capital. Don't put capital there. Put anything else. Okay, but for example, within a group, you one group member have become an owner of a company. For example, they're selling scarf, and the other member of the group become the agents for the owner. You must put capital. Okay, even though that you are not putting any money inside the group, you're actually like working with the group, one group member. But because of because of the existed company that your friends have, they use capital to run their business. Okay, so put capital there. Understand? All right. This is going to be very confusing, because even though this is very simple, but it is not that simple. Okay, it's very hard actually. All right. Let's see what is it talking about here. Okay. For example, like physical, intellectual, brand, patents, copyright, data, human, financial. Okay, so basically capital, the people, the businesses always put capital. For example, like capital, your team members, your group member. Your group member is your is your key resources. Why? Because of their ideas, their hard work. So you put lah group members. And if let's say you receive from a loan, okay, this is a big company, receive a loan from a bank, so you put the bank's name. Okay. If you receive funding or extra money from your family, so put family. If you are using some sort of machinery to bake cookies, for example, like what is the machinery? Apa tu nama tu?
Oven.
What is it? Oven, whatever it is, kan? The utilities. You put utilities or maybe machines, baking machines or something. Baking machine. Kan? Okay, you put there. What's more? Apa sini? Okay, big company, if you have brand already, you use your brand. But if let's say you are for example, you are all drop shipper, you actually, for example, selling cakes from Mama Sap. Okay, the brand of Mama Sap is not your key resources, it's someone else resources. So is if let's say your what you call your group member have a company already and they have brand already, so it can be part of credit processes. But if you taken from other suppliers brand, that is not your brand lah. Okay, all right. Okay, physical, intellectual. Okay, any question with regards to key resources? This one okay. Okay, next is key activities. Okay, for key activities, the way you write is actually using active words. What's the meaning of active words? Active words, for example, like setting up Instagram. Okay, so business activities must actually been put like this, before, during, after. So basically on before, you don't have to put before, you just write it right away. For example, like brainstorming with group members. Brainstorming with group members. Okay, this is before. Researching suppliers. Okay, and then for example, like comparing prices or something. Setting up in IG account. All right. So this is before. So during, receiving orders, receiving customer order. Okay. So you can see this is active words, brainstorming, ing, compared to like comparing prices versus compare prices. Compare prices is not an active word. So when it comes to key activities, you must use starting with the active word. Okay. So for example, during receiving customers orders, put it in the database, their personal information, and then preparing the packaging, and then delivering to something. Okay, that is during. After is like closing account, doing customer survey. If you have something like what you call it, closing the IG account, you can actually put there lah. Basically after is not much lah. So after is actually basically on closing account and also survey, customer survey. All right. So you must have before, during, after of the business. Okay. All right. Next is key partners. Key partners will be quite confusing. So basically, it's the supplier or agency or other party that will help your business. So how to differentiate between customers and key resources, the bank. Okay. Key partners that you pay someone or you pay an agency or a company to get their service back, to help your business activities. Okay, you are paying and you're getting something to help your business. It's actually different from customer. Customer, you just pay. Of course, you get benefit from profit, but profit is actually under revenue stream. This is something that is connecting to the business activities that you have here, meaning the key partners you are actually having is someone that will make your business successful. Without them, you cannot do business. Okay, without them, your business activity cannot run smoothly. Okay, so these key partners, for example, like because you are under Entrep week, so you put BBAC. BBAC means the BBA council. BBAC. You put BBA council. Okay. BBA council, and then you are registering under SSM. So SSM. Okay, that one is a must. These two things is a must. If let's say you're doing offline, there are many key partners more lah. Like for example, like typhoid and all. But because you are not doing offline, you are doing online. So I think this is the must, the two must. And the other things, for example, your supplier. Don't put supplier. Don't put only supplier. This is wrong. So you put something like this. You put like Giant. For example, you're buying your what you call the ingredient for your cookies at Giant. Okay. For example, you're buying at Tesco, or maybe you are actually taking from a supplier named Mama Sub, or maybe you are taking from supplier name what's more apa benda tu? So Mama Sub lah, one of the example. So the other party that will help your business, okay, including the courier name. For example, like what? Post Laju, okay, or maybe Ninja Van. You put that, Ninja Van. And if you are using e-commerce, social media is not included. Okay, why? Because social media, you don't pay them. You don't pay them to actually help you. But if you are using social media and you pay ads, for example, Facebook ads, you pay for example, like 100 for the Facebook ads, and then you include Facebook there. But if you are not using their service, cannot put under key partners. But if you are using e-commerce, for example, Shopee, Food Panda and all, you put that. For example, Shopee. Why you put Shopee? Even though the registration is free, but you need to, when you have the profit, you need to give around 2% to Shopee. I think the other e-commerce also like that. For example, you are using Lazada, or you are using Food Panda, okay, and all lah. Okay, so basically this is how it is. Other parties, agency. If you have if your company or if your business have typhoid, you put there lah. If you have typhoid, this is not necessary because it's not a must lah. If you have typhoid, maybe you already have a food business. You have typhoid, so you put here. Apa KKM bahasa Inggeris? KKM lah. Kementerian Kesihatan Malaysia, which is the Ministry of Health. Ministry of Health Malaysia, MOH. You put it in the Ministry of Health. Okay, this one is if you have typhoid. Okay, so this is for key partners. Any questions so far? If you don't understand, you just ask me. This is crucial to understand. Okay, costs. What are the costs occurring in your business? What are the costs? For example, like raw material. This is something that students always put lah. Raw material. Okay. If you are actually take the delivery fee as part of your cost, so you put delivery fee. If not, put it under revenue streams. Okay, for example, maybe salary, or maybe what? Maybe some commission to the agents. Commission also can be under cost structure and also a revenue stream. Revenue stream, you put commission because someone asks you to sell for them. But if you put under cost structure, meaning you are giving commission for somebody else to sell for you. So this is the difference between this one. Okay, salary, for example, advertisement, or maybe utilities, your bill, electricity bill, all that is under utilities. For example, internet bill, this is under utilities. Okay, so this is under cost structure. And number one thing when it comes to cost structure and also revenue stream, do not put any number. So within the BMC, there is no numbers. That is the ground rule of BMC. Meaning what I mean about numbers. For example, you put here raw material RM 500. Don't put this amount. Why this is not good to put? Because this is your strategy. Okay, if you pitch with all the cost structure, other people can actually know lah. Together with the channels, if you put your WhatsApp number there, some stalker can actually stalk you. So this is on the privacy part, and also the security, and also the what you call it, your idea must be vanished lah from the BMC. You just want to show people what are you doing. That's it. You are not showing them what's the idea behind it. Okay, all right. Okay, revenue stream we done. Okay, so basically that is BMC. Let me see here. Salaries, rent, utilities. No need lah, economies of scale ni. Tak ada benda tu. Okay, within the cost structure, if you want to put variable costs, fixed costs, you can. But I just that one doesn't mean anything. I mean, can put whatever it is when it comes to fixed or variable costs. But if you don't want to put, also okay. Okay. For example, revenue stream. Okay, let us see the example of your seniors before. Okay, I'm not going to give you during Ramadan. I'm not going to give you we call it the numbers, which group get numbers first and all. What you need to do when you are having a draft of your BMC, you just screenshot, you just snap your picture, or you screenshot, or you put it in or maybe you are doing in a PDF. Just send to me through WhatsApp. Okay, send to me to WhatsApp. This is the draft. Send to me through WhatsApp. I will check it. If let's say there are so many mistakes, then I will do GBIT with you. If let's say there's just some mistake, I will just say, okay, this one change, this one change. That's it. Okay, all right. So have your business activities fully on Ramadan month. Okay, let me see. This one is sanitizer group from your seniors. Okay. All right. Let me show you. Oh, this is the one that I'm already like giving comments. Okay, this group sells hand sanitizer. If you know them, just you know lah. Okay. Okay, this is the draft. This is just a draft. This is kind of draft lah that you can give me. Okay. The key partners. Okay. Key partners, sanitizer members. This is wrong. They should put under key resources, or they already put group members here. LAH Combat Trading. This is supplier ni, Mr. DIY, IUM Combat. Basically, you don't have lah. BB Council is a must. This is courier. This is a Interact Week team, MSAS. EDC, if you want to put, if you don't want to put, it's okay. Printing service, okay. Printing service is not it's not really good lah. You put printing service, you need to put the name of the store, okay. This one they put key activities, very simple, and it's not enough when it comes to before, during, after. Okay. Value proposition, you need to put more uniqueness lah. Put more than 2. This one is customer relationship. Making sure that customer receive assistance whenever needed. This one is okay lah, but if you see a BMC, the number one thing when you are putting within all these boxes, if you put it on the first one, meaning that that is the most important one. So the customer relationship here is not really good enough lah. Those will be given basically on the special assistance. We provide platform. So this is not really good info, not enough info. Okay. All population of because they also do a discount, but they're not putting discount here. Okay, customer segment, number one thing that you need to put when you are actually putting a list like this, the number one information, the first information that you put here is your main target market. Okay, it's your main target market. You need to be more specific. For example, you are selling scarf. Of course, you can actually sell scarf to the woman's husband or son, but the main target market is the woman. So you can put the woman, and you put the location where you want to target. Okay, you are not covering the whole world, kan? You are target. For example, you are selling around Malaysia, so woman in Malaysia. Or maybe you are targeting only at IUM Gombak only, okay? Or maybe people living around Star Park area and all, okay? This one, channels, you must put the name of the channel, okay? Sales, product sales actually. Delivery fee, delivery fee, and raw materials. They put raw materials such as the bottles, refill bottles, transportation. Transportation also can be considered as cost. For example, transportation to get your product from supplier, that is actually part of the transportation. Okay. This is from your seniors, from Mama Sub. How to, malas tu nak download dia lah ni. Alright. Let me, ni sanitizer lagi. Alright. Say Cheese. Say Cheese is a group that actually get the best business pitch. Last semester, university have a business pitching competition. So they bring their BMC to pitch, and they get the first prize, meaning they get money lah from there. So this is their draft initially. So what I did is to help them on giving much more better BMC. Okay, so they make a little bit of categorization. Local chicken shop. When I asked them, is there a name for the local chicken shop? And they say no. It's just a random shop, local chicken shop. So it's okay lah. Okay. But for example, you are buying chicken from Giant, okay, to be a raw material for your product. So you put Giant lah. I don't know, because this group actually from they are selling at Dhaka, Bangladesh only. Okay. But they are doing a good job. I mean, like, yeah, even though they are there. So Facebook Ad Center, Facebook Ad Center. This one, because they are using advertisement from the Facebook. So you can put key partnership under this one. Food Panda, they are using Food Panda at Dhaka as well. Okay. So let us see the final one that they are actually giving to me. Okay. So this is the final one. The before they just give me a draft. After they already receive my comments to actually enhance their BMC, they change and then they make it nice lah. They make it very. Let me. No, all right. Very nice lah. I mean, in terms of interactive. Okay, so you can actually change the decoration, something like this. You can change the decoration. You put your logo, your brand here. Okay, but the box stay here. The box stay the same. They are not actually here and there. Okay, so and it must be in one page. As you can see here, Utara Dhaka, Bangladeshi, they are actually mentioned about the location because they are selling only that. This is very important because if you want to do any, for example, available position here, you must actually taking care. Then you need to focus on what is actually where, who is actually your customer segment. For example, the operation. This one is a big business lah. This is a family business, so they have rental licenses, kitchen equipment, sales theory, and then marketing and sales and all. Okay. So they actually put discount coupon, voucher codes, loyalty member card. I think if you are under Shopee, of course you have the sales of two every month sales. Three sales if you are doing it in Shopee lah. For example, you are selling in Food Panda, of course they have a voucher code that the customer can actually key in to get we call it to get reduced price. Okay, so you can actually do like this. This is I think this is the best BMC lah for last semester. Okay, Seychis is the best BMC, but this one is actually a big this is actually a family business. And it's not about the information, how many information you put here. It's about the enough information, and also the information is true. If you put too many things in here, and making it up, it will actually show inside your BMC that this is not the true business that you are doing. If you are doing a simple business, so let be it. Let the information be as simple as that. Okay. All right. Okay. Any question before we stop? Take lah, what you call screenshot whatsoever. I don't know this one. But I'm going to give you the what you call it the video later on. So this is the example lah. That is actually very nice. Okay. So hopefully you understand the BMC. Okay. What I would suggest is that you send to me the BMC as a draft first. Like them, they actually send the draft first to me. And then once you get the comment from me, you change you change here and there, and then you start to decorate your BMC. Okay, you start to decorate your BMC like this. The draft one is okay. If you want to put here, you just delete this. Okay, and then you put whatever here, and then you give to me through WhatsApp. Okay. But learn as a group lah, this one. Because what I feel is that the one that is doing this BMC for the group is basically he or she only know how to do it. Okay. So work as a group. If you receive comment from me and share back to your group, okay, so that everyone can learn with each other. Okay, BMC is not something that you you work alone. Maybe you are working alone for the group, but for BMC, but share back the comments so that the other group member can learn as well. So that when it comes to your final assessment, not the only I mean like everybody can actually excel in your final assessment 30%. I'm going to use BMC, and it needs to be done individually. Okay. And you learn as a group, inshallah your final assessment is okay. If for example one person only do the BMC, and the others don't really care about the BMC, as long as the BMC is submitted, you can see that the BMC on the final assessment is going to be very low, eh, for the other that who's actually not doing the BMC. Okay. So learn as a group. If you want to make kejimit later on, you can actually do that on Ramadan month. This one submission is quite far away, but we don't know if, let's say, we have a, what we call it, a business pitch competition that you can actually join in. I think like last semester, 3 groups from my class get prizes. They get money just to pitch their BMC, and they get number one, first place, third place, and there is a consolation prize. Okay, at least they got something. All right. So I think that's all. Do you have any question with regards to BMC?
Madam.
Hmm.
So basically, the key partnership is what we pay an amount of money for to put our product kan.
Hmm. Okay, key partnership. You must understand that you pay somebody, you pay someone, or you pay an agency or company to help in your business activities. They must have a function in your business activity. For example, supplier, you buy raw material from the supplier help you on giving the raw material for you to do the product. Okay. For example, courier, you pay the courier will help you to deliver your product to your customer. Okay, for example, like Entrep Week or Entrep Week team, they are the one who actually advertisement. Even though that you don't pay us, but we get something lah from you guys. Actually, actually we get something from you, hiddenly. So just put Entrep Week, okay? So that later on, if you are pitching somewhere, they kind of like, okay, this is under authority of something, so you can actually win something lah, easier, something like that. Okay. For example, you are paying Facebook. So you pay for their service. They help you on your business activities on marketing part. Okay, but not on channels. Channels can be e-commerce. Channels can have e-commerce. Key partnership also can have e-commerce, but key partnership do not have social media. It's different. Social media that you use for free. Okay, but if you pay the social media, for example, you are paying Instagram for to actually open up a Instagram account, no, not business account, it's something like you pay something lah to the Instagram for the advertisement. Then you can put channels, Instagram, key partnership, Instagram. But the difference between this key partnership and channels is that channels you put your account name, but key partnership you don't put any account name, because you are actually paying that company. So the company is Instagram. That's it. Okay. So that is actually the difference between key partnership and channels. One of the things that confuse people is the bank, bank loan. Bank loan under key resources, that is actually part of the capital. So it's different. So here I can say that a key partnership is about the event planner, which is the BBSC, supplier, courier, e-commerce, or maybe some marketing things. For example, like social media marketing if you pay them. But key resources, bank loan, that is actually talking about capital, utilities that is already existed, uh, something like that. Okay, and then customer is the one that pay and use your product. Channels is where the customer can find your product, and basically this one have your account name on it. All right. uh, okay, understand? Understand, eh?
Understand, madam.
All right. So any other question with regards to BMC? If you have any question, not necessary BMC, you can actually wait after this, eh? No, eh? Okay. So I'm going to stop share. Okay, so I think that's
Madam,
all. Yes.
if you don't mind, can you share this BMC to the group?
Which one?
The one, the pizzeria thing.
Okay. I will upload this video inside the YouTube later on, and then you just take it from there. Just screenshot.
Okay.
Okay. All right. So